The Unfortunate Beginning of Happiness by Emily Natsu. Narrated by Elizabeth Berry. Chapter 1. The Unfortunate Beginning of Happiness. If you've picked up this book hoping to find happiness, I've got some bad news for you. This book isn't for you. In fact, it's not for anyone. Because happiness, much like the core of an onion, is something that doesn't actually exist. Yet people continue to peel away at themselves, layer by layer, until they're left in tears. The challenge of defining happiness. What is happiness? Trying to answer this question is about as easy as giving a cat a bath. Everyone thinks they know what happiness is, but when they try to define it, it slips through their fingers like a soapy feline. Some define happiness as an emotion, but emotions are as changeable as the weather. Today might be sunny, but tomorrow could bring storms. Is happiness merely a temporary atmospheric event in our lives? Others view happiness as a state of being, but states change too. Today's millionaire could be tomorrow's pauper. So, is happiness just the numbers in your bank account? Consider this. In a study conducted by psychologists at the University of California, Berkeley, participants were asked to define happiness. The responses ranged from eating a good meal to achieving world peace. This vast spectrum of answers highlights the subjective nature of happiness and the difficulty in pinning it down to a universal definition. The anatomy of unhappiness. Unhappiness is like the common cold. Everyone experiences it, no one likes it, and you usually can't tell when it's going to end. Unlike the common cold, however, unhappiness isn't contagious. At least, not directly. Unhappiness has three main components: disappointment, the gap between your expectations and reality; meaninglessness, the feeling that your life lacks purpose; loneliness, the inability to connect with or be understood by others. Let's dive deeper into these components. Disappointment often stems from unrealistic expectations. For instance, a study by Dr. Sonia Lyabomirsky at the University of California found that people who placed a high value on material possessions were more likely to experience disappointment and unhappiness. This suggests that our expectations, particularly when they're materialistic, can be a significant source of unhappiness. The pursuit of happiness is as old as human history itself. However, this pursuit can paradoxically be the beginning of unhappiness. Some thinkers argue that directly chasing happiness actually pushes it further away. For instance, research has shown that people who place a high value on happiness are more likely to experience disappointment, even during positive events. It's like trying not.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?